Alright. What town are we near now? Oh, we're right near Pipista. We could see a Pipista. Pipista and Souls probably have some stuff going on. We're gonna go to Pipista first. We should save Souls for last, because that's Vig and Claire's hometown. Can I not land here? Okay, I was gonna say that was gonna be a problem. Hey, Huma, you can't just waltz in here. What do you mean Huma can't enter? I gotta be Eugene for this. Hold on a second, just stop. Hello. I'd like to meet with Chief Doval. Could you let us through? Are these inferiors supposed to be your friends? Inferiors? Is there something wrong with calling an inferior an inferior? Yeah, it's redundant. There's no way I'm letting you see the chief if you're associating with inferiors. No, these 5 here are my... They're my servants. Servants? Aren't they a little too uppity to be servants? No, they've been trained to follow whatever orders I give them. Isn't that right? I asked you a question! Yes, Master Eugene. I see. If that's the case, you can take them with you then. Yes, thank you. Get moving, everyone. Eugene. Doesn't seem like there are any huge fights breaking out here. Still feels like something's wrong, though. Shouldn't we go ask everyone what's going on? Good memory. Eugene, how could you go and call us your servants? Wasn't that pretty mean of you? It's the only way we could have entered the town. Sorry, I just said what had to come to mind. Miles said the same about me and Manal once. He did? Well, what was that about? You still remember that? I never took you as the type to hold a grudge. I'd rather you refer to it as having a good memory. Let's go talk to the villagers, though I do feel a little uneasy. Inn/grocery store. Can I not rest here? I need to rest somewhere. Oh, finally. Let's hit the game with a save. This is Chief Doval's house. If you have no business here, return home. I do have business here, so screw off. Oh, the hatred towards Huma here is as intense as ever. Something about this place seems different than before. Indeed, the Gajuma don't seem to be getting along even among themselves. For now, let's just go talk to Chief Doval. Let's get it. I'm aware the fighting has been breaking out between the races. Doesn't surprise me, though. Even our town has been facing incursions by human bandits, and the military has been pestering me to have soldiers stationed here. The general of the army, Milhouse, is at Huma. I believe he intends to have this village under his control as well. But Milhouse is not the type of man to... You're taking the side of a Huma? Have you not heard of that man's reputation? His reputation? Whenever a conflict occurs, he's soon there to have any involved persons forcibly incarcerated. And then he leaves his army stationed there. I think that's just one step in him turning this nation into a kingdom controlled by Huma. But... Yes, but even here there are those who, like you, would stick their necks out for the likes of Milhouse and the other Huma. At this rate, the order of Pipista will be disrupted and the Huma will take advantage of that. Therefore, I decided to separate the villagers based on appearance and establish a class system so that law and order can be maintained. And is that working out for the village? Of course it is. You said you separated everyone based on how they look. Aren't you all Gajuma? What are you trying to say? If you can all look different and yet still be the same race, what does race even mean to you? I skipped the second part of Vague's sentence, but I don't think it was too important. A human has no right to ask me such a thing. Get out of here. Leave this village at once. Will everything be alright? I'd like to think so. What should we do? Would it really be okay to go somewhere else when things are still like this? What should we do? Should we go somewhere else? This village still seems to have its own problems, though. Every village has its problems. It's really nothing new. Kinda just retreading familiar ground at this point. I assume I have to leave and then a cutscene happens. What should we do? There may be no interracial conflicts here, but it seems as though there's been fighting between the Gajuma. Yeah, but how are we supposed to fix that when they barely tolerate us in the first place? Something happened? Let's go check it out. Looks as though there's a disturbance. Let's go. You lesser citizens should just do as we greater citizens say. Hurry up and find those kids. How dare you? It was probably your daughter who tricked my little boy using her higher class status. Damned furries. If you plan on defying the orders of the greater citizens, then I'll just have to let Chief Stovall know of this. Cut it out. You're all Gajuma, aren't you? Why are you arguing with each other? This doesn't concern you, Huma. Stay out of it. How about me, a Gajuma? Surely it concerns me. You're all being fools. Literally. I might not know exactly what's going on, but I take it that your children have gone missing. Instead of bickering, shouldn't you be out looking for them? We would, but these damn lesser citizens would rather be slandering us while we're out searching, so that they can take our place in the hierarchy. But if we were to leave, I know you wanted to keep us out. Then why don't you guys go looking for them together? I can't work with a lesser. The feeling is mutual. You guys are so stupid. Oh, forget it. We'll go looking for them. Yeah, Vague, that's a nice idea. It's like already ridiculous that people like are just like, obviously the point of the game is like it's a racism plot. They got the whole like racial conflicts. That's like the point of the game, but like it's beyond stupid to just be like, oh, like our children are missing or someone's in danger and we're just not gonna look for them just because of our racial conflicts. It's ridiculous. You guys can just stay here and keep fighting for the rest of your lives or something. So horned Gajuma are superior citizens, those with wings are greater citizens, and the rest are lesser citizens. And then Huma are considered inferiors. Well, what would I be then? You wanna go ask Chief Tan? He said this was being done for the sake of solidarity, but I feel as though things are not going so well. No one's gonna accept an arbitrary class system, it's eventually gonna come crashing down. Alright. Let's leave Pipista. Hello there, stag beetles. Rokuro would be very happy to be having a battle with you. Still got the Blossom Strike off, that's all that matters. Alright, you like beating me up from my back so much, so how about I show you what it's all about? Yeah, hope it was worth it. Oh, I wanted the Shining Ray finish. I got an item though. A tomato. I should probably be cooking a lot. Just to get more mastery. Funamori. Oh yeah, this is the really good dish. Gives you like 200 RG. Let me just holy bottle. Blossom Strike. Blossom Strike. Dun, dun, dun. Too easy. 200 FG. Oh, it's after, it's like during battle. I understand. Wait, what's this dish do? Oh, after 30 seconds. Okay, so after 30 seconds it gives you 200 FG. That's like really good. It's a really good get. Good dish to be using. Ah, found him. You two are from Pipista, correct? Yeah, so what? The village has been in an uproar since you left. Come back with us? No. Why not? Because you're strangers. We were told not to talk to strangers. Because if we go back, I won't be able to play with Ray anymore. I don't want to go back either. Everyone just fights all the time. It's no fun. I feel you on that, honestly. This world would be awful to live in. So we thought we'd try coming here to ask the Sacred Bird for help. So that everyone would get along and that they'd let us play together. That's cute. It's too bad the real world doesn't work like that, but it's cute nonetheless. I understand how you feel. I really do. But I don't think it's right to make your parents be worried sick about you. I don't think praying about it was a bad idea, but perhaps you ought to tell the other villagers how you feel. How do we do that? Just tell them. Tell them you're able to get along just fine, even if you look different from each other. Be an example for them. Once again, the children are better than the adults. Ray, what do you think? I think we should try to follow her advice, Top. Okay, sounds like a plan. I want to be able to play for you forever. Good luck, we're rooting for you. Now then, let's go back to Pipista. Okay. Okay. I know. Let's go back to Pipista. They're probably in an uproar over there. Man, to think these kids aren't allowed to play with one another. I can't believe this. It's always the children who suffer due to actions of adults. But those adults are also being oppressed by that incoherent class system. So I guess you can't say who's really to blame, huh? No, those adults are robbing children of their smiles are our fault. Yeah, you're right. Let's go back to Pipista. Come on, guys, full speed ahead. They got Shirorun. The fastest wings we can ever have, other than like Lombardia. Or the Proto Wing. Which eventually becomes the Gull Wing. Probably gonna get another Agarte perspective swap after this section. For goodness sake, see, this is what happens when you play with lower class furries. Don't let me catch you playing with that lesser child again, do you hear me? But you're one to talk. You featheries would be worthless if it weren't for this class system. Don't worry, I'll be the one to make sure your child never plays with me again. Top, I don't want you playing with that feathered child ever again. But I hate this, it's so stupid. Come on, why? Why can't I play with Top? We just want to play together like we did before, why can't we? It's unacceptable because it just is. Wow, great reasoning. Especially for a child. Like, great reasoning to give your child. I'm sure your children will understand. We greater citizens possess competence and aesthetics unlike those of furries. It's because I have feathers. We can't play together because I have feathers. Then I'll just get rid of them. She's gonna cut her wings. Just stop this madness. You adults are so stupid. You made a child feel like she had no other choice. Aren't you ashamed of yourselves? Be quiet, Huma. Huma this, Gajuma that. What even is race to you guys? They use a line like this, like, a lot in this game. But it's from a different character. Titri said it. Vague says it here. I'm sure, Mile or Hilda said it. Are physical differences really that important? What's going on out here? Chief Doval, you said it yourself, didn't you? That the existence of different races causes conflict, so the races have to live apart. But what the hell is happening here? Isn't everyone fighting each other despite being of the same race? What is this race that you're trying to protect? Everyone seemed pretty dejected back there. But perhaps now they'll be able to think hard about matters concerning race, don't you think? That's right, we did as much as we could. Now they need to think for themselves and find their own solution. Alright, on to the next town. Alright, all's well that ends well, kind of. You stopped a child from cutting her own wings off, so that's something. What's wrong, Claire? I'm fine. However, if there's something bothering you, anything at all, please don't hesitate to tell me, okay? Yeah, Vague's not much for talking. There's nothing for you to worry about. Let's catch up with the others. Oh, right. Agartepov? Agartepov. Let's go! Everyone, please, you need to talk things out. There's no point in fighting just because you're different races. Oh, this is Misha. Shut up, Gajuma. Kids need to stay out of this. I can't ignore this. Please stop this nonsense. Are you alright? Claire? Yeah, I'm fine. That's what a Gajuma like you gets for butting into things that don't concern you. A person who does harm is a mere child. A person who does harm to a mere child has some nerve to speak that way. You Huma will even tell each other off. As if you're any different. Are you not embarrassed that you have to be told to stop fighting by a child? You should be, honestly. Well, the children are better than the humans. Maybe this isn't so different from Persona 5. Before even thinking about race, you should consider whether your own actions are befitting of a human being. That was an insanely short Agarte swap. Like, at that point, they shouldn't have even bothered giving me an Agarte swap. The taste of peach pie? I prefer, like, pumpkin and apple pie. Vague, you look depressed. I wish I could bake you a peach pie at a time like this. You remember when you first arrived at the house and Aunt Poplar baked you a peach pie? Yeah, I was gonna say, is there some symbolic meaning of the peach pie? Yeah, thanks to that, I was able to feel at home in the village. Yep. You really are, Claire. You're Claire. What, were you still having doubts? Growing hatred. Is it me, or does it feel like things keep getting worse? The hatred that's casting a shadow over everyone is growing larger and larger. Are you saying that everything we've been doing has been meaningless? Wouldn't say it's meaningless, just that the hatred is outpacing your efforts. Alright, cool. Let's go to Manal, because we can maybe go meet with, maybe we'll finally go meet with, Agarte. I never actually tried peach pie. I don't really like peaches, though, so I don't think I would like it. I've never actually tried it, though. But I'm also not a big fan of peaches. Pumpkin pie is a bit more divided. There are a lot of people who don't like... I think pumpkin pie is a bit more divisive. There are people who like it, there are people who don't like it. Apple pie, I feel like, is a... I feel like that's a common like. I have rarely met someone who's been like, I do not like apple pie. It would be insane if I ever did. I've actually tried peach pie, but I don't think I would like it based on my opinion of peaches. Which isn't even, like, bad, but I would never eat a peach over, like, a banana or an apple or grapes or etc. Even a nectarine. I really like pumpkin pie. But it's also, like, pumpkin pie is, like, the more... It's the more disliked one compared to apple pie. Whoa, is it me, or does it sound like things are getting heated downtown? There are probably fights breaking out here as well, just like in other cities. Let's go check it out. Commotion in the port town. Oh, we're gonna meet up with Agarte. There seems to be a commotion at the harbor. Let's go check it out. I assume we are, at least. There seems to be some sort of commotion. Let's go see what's going on. Pumpkin everything is good. Pumpkin lattes, pumpkin muffins. I love pumpkin stuff. Everyone please just stop. Why do you keep on fighting like this day in, day out? This is doing nothing but getting people hurt. Get a hold of yourselves at once. Out of the way, doctor. That's enough. Vague, your arm. Are you hurt, doctor? No, I'm alright. Why, you? Don't tell me you're siding with the Gajuma. I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want to put an end to these stupid racial conflicts, you and me both. You're a damn traitor! You have no right to interfere. You know what? Let's just kick these Gajuma out of town. Yeah, that worked out well in Anakim Mall. Yeah, let's do it. Bad news, everyone. It's the army. The army's here. The army? What are they doing here?